Our spotlight story tonight is about how dogs were showing their civilized side during a competition at the Grant County Fair. Here with the story is Cameron Probert.
The 4-H building went to the dogs this week at the Grant County Fair. Months and sometimes years of work went into the dogs 4-H members showed in a series of competitions involving obedience, showmanship, and agility. Wednesday's competition was for obedience, Carolyn Harris, the organizer of the event, said. The dogs ranged from heeling, sitting, and staying while on leash to performing tricks while not on leash. Harris has been a 4-H leader for more than 20 years and been doing dog obedience for 40 years. She said she has a great group of children, and the children often spend time each night training the dogs.
I have one 4-H'er with the highest level dog who actually works her dog 5 to 6 days a week, every single night for a good half hour, and just on the obedience. And to get her to that level, she's been in 4-H for several years, and so she has graduated up on the classes until she's become advanced.
It takes a partnership between the dog and the trainer to get it ready for the fair.
Oh, it's 50-50. I mean, you have to have a dog with some intelligence, but you can take any breed of dog, I don't care what it is, and with time and effort, you can put the obedience into the dog and teach him. So they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's not true.
Many of the children stay with the same dog, bringing it back year after year so they can advance to the next level, Harris said. When the child and the dog end up separated, the child needs to start from the beginning again.
Which sometimes is really sad for the child the first year, but these kids stick to it and they work really, really hard. So, and some of these kids show more than one dog.
The participants train the dogs along with raising other animals, Harris said. Some of the children are showing pigs, chickens, rabbits, and sheep. She works with the children around their other projects. Stevie Slack brought 2 dogs with her, a Sheltie named Faith and a Golden Retriever puppy. She said it takes a lot of work to get the dogs ready.
When you first start, you have to just train the basics, so heel, sit, stay, just kind of the basics, and then eventually you work your way up like I did with Faith, and now she does heeling off leash and does jumps and all kinds of stuff. So it's just you have to work your way up, and it takes a lot of practice and stuff.
The trick to training the dogs is to be consistent with the commands.
When you're heeling, if she just goes to sniff, you correct her. If she doesn't sit, you correct her. Just corrections all the time, and then eventually they become calm and collected.
For one trick, Slack left the building while Faith waited for her to return. It takes multiple steps to teach the dog the trick.
You start out by just having, with her, I just sit her and then have her stay back. With puppies, you start and you just stay in front of them, have them stay, and then when they stay good that way, you do 6 feet, and then you go off leash and do 6 feet, and then you do off leash and then go to the end of the arena, and then eventually they'll just learn to stay there.
Even with all of the work, sometimes a dog can just have a bad day, Harris said.
Today's stressful because you never know what the dog's going to do once it's in the ring. I mean, you can have a really well-trained dog and get here and the dog's nervous, and all the people that are coming in and out and the different things that are going on, the dog's like, oh, this is scary all of a sudden to them, and so their mind's elsewhere besides their work. So the kids know what it is, and so you just enjoy the day and pat the dog on the head and say, oh, well, you had an off day. Sometimes I have an off day.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
Thank you, Cameron. And we will be right back after this.